Hi. Today I have sunshine. Today I want to talk to you about something that can help us in understanding of human being reality, the problematics which concerns, of course, to everything, and that starts and ends exactly with human being. So this is about what the vulnerability is about this situation, the problematic of humanity. You know, children, a baby, they can't defend themselves. They even don't know what's going on. If something happens to them, they simply, may cry or something. That's it. They are helpless. They need who takes care of them, you know. And that kind of situation, it's about not only human beings, of course, animals also, and so on. So this is a part of life. But when we talk about problematics, it's about human being. And so I bring you this to dig a bit further around what I brought in the other videos. In the last, I don't know, basically around some things like slavery and discrimination overall, like racism, is like that. So those things are what this system, which is satanic one, is taking to impose this system. Is a manipulation, always manipulation. But this is so deep, so how put this? it's like the children. As I said, the slavery has to do with that situation. People in the past, far as the history tells us somehow, that tribes or whatever you may call it, different, of course, situations, states, in wars, wars apart, wins and take the enemy as slave, things like that. But the same thing happens in other situations, like where people are vulnerable, somehow alone, and defenseless against some organization that take over them and make them slaves. So that are some situations you can consider around this. And of course, in every way you can imagine in this system, there's always some opportunism. Doesn't matter what situation, what is in stake, like women, for instance, are being used by this system. People don't get it. They are being used since the first industrial revolution, and then the second, then with things like publicity to products, showing until today, showing those that are considered models, elegant, pretty, always, and people live under that imaginary, that way of thinking, that culture. People don't get it. What really they are cultivating, it's insane. In everything you can see everywhere, you see that influence, that idea of things are pretty, life is pretty if you see things in that way around the beautiful girl, around the sex appeal. always this. It's insane. People forget things like, well, what about the beauty of innocence, where we can see the vulnerability, You see, the same thing happens. Vulnerability has to do also with women. You see, they are being used in so many ways, like lesbian agenda, and gays, of course, and against men, putting men as bad people. The idea of power, so they can buy everything they think they should to, because they think they need to show them pretty on the others' eyes and things like that. So they are being manipulated in every way, every area, every way you can imagine. You see, these are only a few examples you can pick up around this system, which is everything around the manipulation on the opportunism, the power that is about opportunism. That is because the system works on shadow. Always. That's why it's representative. People, you need to understand what is in stake. What is in stake? The vulnerability, for instance, is about the passive mode, where people live under the idea that they are represented. See, people don't understand what is at stake. They are led to think that they just need to believe, accept, and obey. So they don't need to be aware of things. They don't need to know. They don't need to be consciousness. So how can the law be applied to them? They are like children. They are innocent. They don't know. They just believe. You see, this is insane. This is insane. This doesn't make sense at all. Don't you get it? So, what is at stake is about legitimacy, where only consciousness legitimates. So, only under social contract you can find legitimacy. There's no other way. So citizenship is about participation, not this, the opposite. I hope you understand better now. I hope so. So, for now, this is the message. I hope you like it, share, and so on. Keep well. Until next one.